Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Ishmael. Thank you guys again for subscribing and for supporting the channel. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and hit like and also share the content on the channel with everyone else and the rest of your family out there. So a lot of people have been asking me basically to do a video on how to apply for jobs in Ireland. Okay, so it's a bit tricky, but yes, I'm gonna share my experience basically of how I got my job and how the process that I know to get jobs anyway. So there's four processes that I know how to get jobs, and I'm gonna share all of them. So stay tuned. If you're looking for a job, you're in Ireland, maybe if you're outside Ireland as well, but that is a little bit difficult, and I will cover that in a video that I'm going to do next. That is going to be based on visas and work permits in Ireland. So that's going to be a separate video. But for now, let's focus on people that are in Ireland that are currently studying and they are looking for jobs and wondering how to go about it. So I'll just share those four processes that I use, or four platforms that I use to look for jobs, and you'll have to find out which one works for you. So stay tuned. Okay, so I know previously I said four. Let me cover five of them, actually, 5 platforms that you can apply for jobs in when you are in Ireland. So number one, that will obviously be LinkedIn. We all have LinkedIn, so make sure you have a LinkedIn profile set up. Make sure you have all your experience loaded onto LinkedIn, all your qualifications and all of that it's up to date. You have a profile picture and you are open to recruiters as well. It's very important to only you will see obviously that you're open to recruiters, and put that whatever course that you are studying, and put your career aspirations on your profile, like what do you aspire to be, where do you aspire to work, and obviously follow companies that you would like to work for, so that you can look out on the jobs, because a lot of companies do advertise their jobs first on their on LinkedIn, and then there's some recruiters on LinkedIn as well that also share those job posts because they have some inside information. So it'll be good for you to follow those companies and to also follow recruiters if you're looking for jobs. Okay, now obviously when you apply from LinkedIn, it will take you to the company website. Now that's the first one. The second one that I always encourage for people that are studying, especially for us as international students, because it's a bit difficult, as I always say, to find a permanent job while you're still studying. So I always advise people to apply for graduate programs. That's the second one. And for that, use Gradireland.ie. That's GRAD Ireland.ie. So there you will find all types of graduate programs. All of them, from engineering, agriculture, finance, management, technology, IT, all of them. All companies basically load their graduate programs and internships on that page. And my advice is always, once you are in Ireland, you arrive in Ireland and you start studying, start applying for grad roles, because the graduate opportunities in Ireland, they start the following year, like in September. So if you are arriving in Ireland in 2022, you don't want to wait until you finish with your masters next year before you apply for jobs. Start applying now, because most of them, they now start they start employment actually in the following year, in 2023 September. So it's best to start applying now, so that by the time you finish your masters, you already have a job offer anyway. There's a lot of companies that do like graduate roles. Some of the biggest tech companies, Intel, Vodafone, Google, Apple, all of those, you can find those graduate programs on Grad Island. So you just have to set up a profile and set up your qualifications, and you can choose your field, and then you just apply to those graduate programs. Apply to as many of them as possible. Before I got mine, I got rejected so many times. Sometimes I even forgot, what job was rejecting me. That's how bad it was. So just apply for all the graduate programs that you are eligible for. Management, Aldi, even the supermarkets, they issue graduate programs. So you might find yourself working at a supermarket, at a store, as a graduate in any management role, which is also cool because you gain that experience. So that's definitely the second one. Apply as soon as you arrive in Ireland. Apply to as many as possible, but also apply for those full-time roles in case you have experience. And even if you don't have experience, graduate programs, that's what they are there for, to give you that experience. So definitely check those out. Number 3, that will be Irishjobs.ie. So that is Irishjobs.ie. Full one word. Okay, and there as well, companies load. There it's not only for graduate programs, those for full-time roles. And on that website, you'll see mostly they do say that they don't sponsor visa. So you need to have the right to work in Ireland. So they will ask you at the end of the application, do you have the right to work in Ireland? If you are in Ireland, then you do. Even if you are on a student visa, you have the right to work in Ireland, except that it has limitations. You can only work 20 hours during school holidays and 40 hours during, 20 hours during academic year and 40 hours during school holidays. But you can still work in Ireland, so you can say yes, you have the right to work in Ireland. And some companies then they'll offer you graduate, knowing that after your graduate program, you will get your 1G visa, which allows you to work full time. So Irishjobs.ie, it's definitely a website to check. A lot of jobs there, junior roles, senior roles, mid-level roles. I've seen a lot of them: process engineers, quantity engineers, management, project managers, engineers. All of those job roles are listed there, and it's important for you to apply. Some of them you can set up a profile in Irishjobs.ie and apply directly there, and then Irishjobs.ie, they send your application to the employer. Or when you click apply, it will take you directly to the company's website, where you can go and set up a profile there and apply again. Follow the companies that you want. And then the fourth one will be Indeed.ie. It also has got jobs. I think it's more or less the same as Irishjobs.ie. You go there, you browse, you look for jobs that you want. You can apply from in there, or you can apply directly to the company website. So those are the 5 things, the 4 platforms anyway. The 5th one will just be go directly to the company. If you want to work for Apple, go to Apple, set up an account, look for the careers that they have, and apply there. So that's the easiest way. So those would be my 5 suggestions, my 5 recommendations on how to look for a job in Ireland. Now, it takes a while, so you need to be patient, because at the end of the day, one, you're a student and you've got your visa has got limitations in terms of working. So a company might want to take you full time, but you can only work part time. So unless that company really is willing to convert your student visa basically into a general work permit or a critical skill visa, depending on your field, then you might have to have some sort of an agreement to work part-time as an internship, and then you work full-time after that. That happens. So don't set yourself short. Don't reject yourself. Allow the company to reject you at least. But apply to all the company roles. Apply to all roles that you see that you qualify for, and I'm pretty sure you will land one of them. I just had to get one offer after being rejected so many times. But when that one offer that came as a graduate program, I took it, and here I am today. And I know project management people are always asking me, what's the job market like in Ireland? Look, I can't guarantee that yes, you will find a job if you come to Ireland or not. It's not like that. Like in your country, companies sometimes they may choose to go for the Irish citizens instead of the international students. So it's a bit risky in that sense. But all you have to do is apply. The jobs are there. Like I'm saying, if you go on all these platforms that I've mentioned, you'll find jobs. Jobs are there. Project managers are there. IT managers, IT specialists, IT analyst, finance analyst, business managers, quantity surveyors. All these jobs are there. So you will have to apply. There's a lot of constructions as well that go on in Ireland. So jobs are there. It's just a matter of you looking at all these platforms and actively applying and actively engaging. That's it. If you're looking to come to me to tell you that yes, you will find a job in project management, or yes, you'll find a job in psychology, I can't do that, because I didn't know either if I was going to find a job. I just applied. So that's my advice. Just apply. And if you know why you come, if you know the kind of job that you're looking for, apply to everything, but don't be too specific, because you're international students at the end of the day. Some companies might prefer to offer Irish citizens, and we become secondary. But if you're qualified enough, if you've got your degrees, if you've got your qualification, if you've got experience, you should be okay. You definitely could get any job that you qualify to do. Okay, so in terms of the resume, or your CV, as we call it, some tips there that I would give is: 1, keep it short, 2 pages max. Don't go long. Don't be talking about your hobbies and a whole lot of other things. Just keep it short. Name, your surname, your contact details, your references. And then make sure you have your skills and your personal attributes that you would bring to the company or the team, and then lay out your experience if you have it from your previous company. If you have it, highlight it exactly what you did. Highlight some of your achievements. Show that you improved something. You did something. Don't just list your duties. Also list your achievements. Say, I improved the technical specifications. Whatever submissions by this percentage, I improved this energy saving by this much. Put achievements there as well, and then, like I said, put your skills, personal attributes, and then put in your education, and keep it short. And there's nice CV templates that you can get from Canva. So even Word itself, you can get some nice CV. So make sure your CV is presentable, so that when they look at it first, it's attractive enough for the recruiter to want to look at it. So those would just be my tips on that. Some people do have a cover letter. I don't even know how to write a cover letter, but I think it will just be basically you describing who are you, what do you aspire to be, what do you want to do, your little bit of your background experience, what you studied, and why do you want to apply for this job. And again, for each job, don't use one CV for all the jobs. Tailor your job to the specific, tailor your CV to the specific job. Look at the requirements, look at what they want at the specifications, and tailor your CV to that. So in terms of the CV, I think those would be tips basically, and make a separate video where I talk about my company's specific graduate recruitment process. Quite interesting, but let's leave that for another day. So I hope this helps, guys. Hope it's not too much of a long video. Again, if you have any questions, please hit me up in my inboxes and my DMs, and I'll try my best to help you. See you guys in my next video. Cheers, bye.